My kids are obese and my husband is sabotaging my efforts to fix it. My husband, 37M, and I, 35F, have been married for 15.5 years and have two wonderful kids, 12M and 8F. They are smart and funny and sweet, and are loved more than words could ever describe. But over the past few years, they have both gained an alarming amount of weight, and are considered obese. I was the fat kid, bullied relentlessly, and later developed a horrific ED that ended in an involuntary hospitalization, all before we had kids. Neither of them know anything about that, so I'm deaf aware of how damaging words can be for them and have tried to low-key push healthy habits and proper portions most of their lives. My husband has always had a fast metabolism and been able to eat whatever, and was extremely food insecure as a child, and I know that affected him immensely. He has always hated healthier stuff, calling it rabbit food. He likes cheese and butter and high-fat everything, and because he works a physical job, he is able to eat massive amounts without consequences. I work a lot myself, so I don't have time to make two diff dinners, and making them eat something different than us just seems like it would potentially be mentally damaging. Every time I suggest he make something for himself while I make something for the kids, he gets really mad about it. Like almost defensive, but mostly just acting like it's the most ridiculous and unnecessary idea to ever be conceived. And I don't want to fight with him because that isn't good for the kids to hear either. Recently, our kids opened up about being bullied for their weight, and Eve noticed a decrease in their physical stamina, so I ramped up my healthy eating efforts, but my husband made a huge deal about healthier eating, in front of the kids, very loudly, and refused, and gets upset when I don't make the stuff he likes. Not wanting my kids to catch on that weight loss is the goal, and make their body image worse, I focused on portion control. When they asked about the change, I said I was worried about their cholesterol and blood pressure, so we were practicing healthy habits. Kind of lame, I know, but I didn't know what else to say. But he always asks them if they want seconds, adds bacon bits and shredded cheese to their plates after I fix them, etc. He says they just need to be more active. While I agree, it's almost impossible to work off a bad diet, and he doesn't always enforce the activity thing anyway. We have made some incremental changes with activity though, which I'm proud of, but it's still a work in progress. I have tried to talk to him about my concerns for their health, but he is so deep in denial. He says it's just baby fat and they'll grow out of it, and sometimes suggests my ED must be clouding my perception a bit. Not going to lie, that really hurt my feelings, a lot. I just don't know what to do. I want them to be healthy and happy and not have to go through what I did with the ED or all the bullying that came with being big before the ED took hold. But I don't want them to have a hard time with their peers, or develop health problems from being overweight either. I feel like he's actively trying to work against me, and it sucks. Edit, holy cow, I was not expecting this level of engagement. It's gonna take a while to get through all these comments, looking forward to hearing what you guys had to say. Edit number 2, thank you everyone for your responses and taking the time to read what I had to say. You guys have given me a lot to think about. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but sometimes it's easy to write stuff off as me just being sensitive about things, and it does help to get input from strangers since y'all have no motive to lie to me. While I may not be where I want to be with myself, I continue to work towards being a stronger person and widening my support system and resources so I can hopefully reach my goals one day soon. I appreciate everyone's honesty and am taking everything you guys said to heart, truly thankful to everyone that engaged with my post, and I wish you guys the best.